Good evening. How everyone doing today? God is good and God is good all the time. My name is Irma J, a spiritual divine. I'm here to give y'all a word on today, and the topic gonna be no weapon formed against you will prosper. Okay, you know the story gonna come from 54 17. Um so I'm gonna put my info for we all may experience trials and tribulation. And the devil will always form against us. You know, when you're a righteous person, a good person, the devil gonna always form something against you. But that don't mean he gonna prosper. Form means something he gonna create. You know, the devil gonna always create, but it doesn't mean he gonna always succeed. Um so this package really gonna be about this barren woman who God got glory over her life. And they're gonna come from Isaiah 54, 1 through. It's gonna be about this woman. Now this woman, she had no children. She had a husband, but the husband rejected her. So imagine how this woman feel. Bad enough she couldn't have no children. And then all of a sudden her husband just gonna leave her. He left her. He left her because she couldn't conceive him no children. So this woman, she started feeling ashamed. She started feeling an outcast in the neighborhood. You know, she just started feeling like she didn't belong there because everybody, I guess everyone had family. She didn't have no family because back then it was legal for the husband to divorce his wife if she couldn't have any children. It was legal then. You know, so her husband left her, she didn't have no children. You know, but good thing we have a mighty God that have compassion on people. You know, so Isaiah 54:4, we're gonna see that God had compassion on this woman. Now he told her, don't be afraid, because she was sad. Don't be afraid. You will not suffer shame. Do not fear disgrace. You will not be humiliated. You know, so God had compassion on this woman. You know, remember down the line, God will get glory over her life. Okay, 54:5. For you, the maker is your husband. Now you know the maker is God. The Lord, the Almighty, is his name. The Holy One of Israel is your Redeemer. He is called the God of all the earth. Now he telling her, okay, your husband reject you, your husband left. Now he telling her, God can be our husband, our father, and everything else. So he said, for you, the maker is your husband. The Lord Almighty is your name. The Holy One of Israel is your Redeemer. You know, so now this barren woman, she was an outcast. The people suggested that she's in sin. You know, because she have no children, then her husband reject her, and he just left. He divorced her, and he just left. You know, so all the people start suggesting that she in sin. They feel, I guess they're saying she in sin because she was married, she was having sex. So now she's single. You know, that means she's not a virgin. You know, so now they're telling her that she in sin. You know, so she just feeling ashamed. She just feeling like an outcast. You know, so now this is where God about to show his glory over this woman here. You know, this woman's sad. This woman couldn't have no children. This woman here, her husband left her. Imagine that. You know, she had blow after blow. So now God is building this woman up. Now God about to get his glory over this woman here. They've been sad and been feeling an outcast and feeling ashamed. So God building this woman up. Now her foundation, now God building her foundation up. Now guess what? Her gates gonna be all sparkly jewelry. All her walls gonna be a precious stone. Now she will have children. You know, remember she ain't had no children. Now she gonna have a foundation. I mean, the walls gonna be sparkling of jewelry. All her walls gonna be precious of stone. Now she will have children because here on 54:13. God said, all your sons will be taught by the Lord, and great will be your children peace. So that means she going to have children down the line. She had children down the line. And he said, all your sons will be taught by the Lord. a great will be your children peace. So now the woman, she didn't have anything at first. The husband left her, she didn't have no children. The neighborhood is telling her she felt an outcast because it's telling her she in sin. So she just feeling like she just in a box. Until God came along and brought some joy into her life. He helped her build her foundation up. Now, Almighty God will do that. He helped build her foundation up. I mean, her gates were sparkling. I mean, her wall was precious. So he built her up. He did not give her one child. They said sons. And the sons were taught by the Lord. Because remember, the Lord said He's gonna be her husband. So he helped this woman. He got some glory over her life. Okay, so we're going to look at Psalms 91. Psalm 91, 7 and 8 say, 1,000 may fall at your side, and 10,000 at your right hand, but it will not come near you. You will only observe with your eyes and see the punishment of the wicked. Now he telling her, now he built her up. Now these people come back again. He telling her that you can have 1,000 on one side and 10,000 on another side, but they will not come near you. You will only observe with your eyes and see the punishment of the wicked. Okay, so back then it was legal for her to get a divorce. Okay, so we're gonna look at Isaiah 54, 14, 15. Okay, in righteousness you will be established. Training will be far from you. You will have nothing to fear. Terror will not come near you. And if anyone attack you, it will not be my doing. Whoever attack you will surrender to you. Now he telling this to this woman here. Training will not be established. And it will be far from her. Because God had built this woman up. So he telling her to don't, all this stuff gonna be near you, gonna be far from you. You will not have to fear. He's telling her, don't fear, the terror will be far removed from you. And anyone does attack you, it will not be his doing. But whoever will surrender to you, whoever attack her will surrender to her. So God seemed like God put a shield of protection around her and telling her it would not come near her. So God had built this woman up. He built this woman up, so God got glory over her. And after he got glory over her, he telling her how to keep her foundation up, that a shield is around her. No matter what's on your left, no matter what's on your right, he telling, do not fear, do not be afraid, because it will not come near her. Only she will sit there and watch her enemies. Watch the enemies get punished. She's going to see for her own eyes, So he built her up. God got his glory over her life. He got glory over her life. So we're going to look at 54:17. No weapon formed against you will prevail. So that means the weapon will form. It is to create something to bring together, to fall apart, or to trap someone, but they will not succeed. So God gonna let the devil form. The devil gonna form. He gonna always form. He might strike you a little bit. You might get attacked. But being severe or dead or whatever, they will not succeed. No weapon formed against you will prosper. So God's saying that no matter what kind of weapon the devil is forming against you, it will not prevail. You got God in your life. No matter what the devil come at you with, you will defeat every trial that come towards your life. Because the devil gonna keep on forming. But if you keep God in your life and keep standing on God's word, it will not succeed. So this is not a promise that you will not receive an attack. Just like I told you, that we're gonna always We always go experience trials and tribulation. That's why I told you in the early see. You're gonna experience trials and tribulation. You're also gonna experience some attacks. You're also gonna experience all kinds of stuff that come from the devil. But that you will not be struck by a weapon. So that's what God's saying. No matter what the devil come against you, just like remember in Job, the devil, God had told the devil, no matter what you do, you cannot touch him. So all the devil had formed against Job, he could not touch Job. And that's what he means, that no matter what the devil form against you, it should not prevail. That should not prosper. Prevail, prosper is the same thing. Different Bibles have different in it. You know. So the promise is that it will not prosper. No matter what come against you. Because the devil gonna keep on forming. But what you have to do, you gotta stay in your word. You gotta still be connected with God. You gotta keep God in your life. I have God in my life, and I keep on keeping that word. And you got to be connected, because God can send signs to you. Cause see, when the devil forming, if you got the connection with God, He will send signs to you, and you could defeat every trial that the devil come at you with. You're gonna be attacked. You're gonna be lied on. You're gonna be all that. But the main thing that the devil will come at you, will not succeed. Just like God told the devil with Job. You can form and do whatever you want to Job, but you cannot touch him. Job defeated because Job stood on his grounds. He did not curse God, and he was attacked because the devil struck him on his side. But God told him, you cannot kill him. You cannot kill him. So no matter what the devil succeed, what the devil form against you, and remember, just because you're a Christian, you gonna come against the devil. The devil gonna always form. Remember that. He gonna always form. You might suffer some attacks. But just like God said, the promise that it will not succeed. So and then it also said down here, and you will refute every tongue that accuse you. Now he ain't say he said you. You will refute every tongue that accuse you. Meaning that you can speak over your life. That anything, now he's speaking to this woman. Now you remember these people had treated her as an outcast and talking about she and sin and all this kind of stuff. So he's telling this woman, you will refute every tongue that accuse you. So she can speak over her life. We all can speak over our life and speak to negative stuff that coming against me. Mine was a slow progress, because I had to learn how to start speaking over my life, speaking over any negatives that keep on coming against me. We don't have to just sit there and let all kind of voodoo and all that kind of stuff come against us. We can speak over it. We can rebuke it. We can do all that. So that's what he's saying. We can speak. We can rebuke every tongue that accuse us. So we can use our mouth and speak over our life. Because the devil gonna keep on coming against us. He gonna keep on speaking negative stuff over us. You're gonna keep on being lied on. You're gonna keep being all those things. But you have to stay grounded in the word. You have to stay grounded, connected with God. All to defeat this. You can't defeat it by yourself. You have to stay connected with God, and you have to be rooted in that word. Because once you get connected, then you'll receive all kind of signs and everything else to try to defeat it. Because you can't defeat it on your own. Because see, God knows everything that's being said and done behind your back. We don't. So that's why you have to stay connected with God. Because God is the only one that will have your back. And He will make sure that every weapon that's formed against you will not prosper. So now God is speaking to this woman. Now, no weapon formed against her shall prosper. Now, he's speaking to this woman. Now, he helped this woman build up her foundation. He helping her. He built her foundation. Her wall was precious, and the gate was sparkling. So he built this woman up. So now he's telling this woman that no weapon formed against you shall prevail. And every tongue that rises against you, every tongue that accuse you, that you should be able to speak over. So he telling this woman how to equip herself because, he helped her build herself up. Now she on her own. She got her sons. She ain't had no children at first, and now she got her sons. And the Lord already taught her sons what they need to know. So it's time for her to stand on her grounds. He's telling her that no weapon formed against you will prosper. It will not prosper, meaning it will not succeed. So he's telling her, don't be afraid. Don't have fear of the devil because you will, we will get attacked. We will have trials and tribulation, because the devil going to keep on trying, but you got to keep on standing on your ground. You got to be rooted in that word. You have to be connected with God. See, God knows everything that being said and done behind your back. We don't. We don't. So we have to stay. We got to stay in that word. Because see, sometimes God give a revelation through the Bible. Sometimes, just open that Bible. You ask God a question, open that Bible. He'll speak to you through that word. But you have to be connected with God in order to defeat all the attacks and all the trials and everything that the devil gonna come at you with. You know. So I hope y'all enjoy this word. And remember, no matter how the devil gonna form against you, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. And every tongue that rises against you, that you shall rebuke every tongue that rises against you. Start speaking over your life. I wait at the last minute to start speaking over my life. All this long time, things be speaking negative over your life. But we have some power to speak over our life. We have some power to rebuke every negative tongue that come against us. So have a beautiful day. And remember that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. And you have the power to speak over your life when somebody speaks negative over your life. Have a nice day, and I see you in the next video.